Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon if you're joining us from the East Coast. We'll wait for another minute or so to allow other attendees to join our webinar, and we'll be right back with you. Thank you so much. Wonderful. We'll be getting underway now with our webinar. Thank you so much once again for taking the time out of your day to join us. We're really excited to be sharing some more crucial information for your business here. Today, we're going to be covering SEO. This is a topic that is beyond confusing for a lot of people, in part because it is a practice that requires an entire team of experts. It's not just a single person's job. Search engine optimization does have a significant impact in the overall business bottom line, especially for any digital business out there, because it contributes to most of our customers that do effectively run an SEO campaign, over 70% of their e-commerce business. So really excited about this webinar today, and we're going to be getting underway now. So for today's agenda, we're going to be covering why local SEO is so important, the top ranking factors to help get you that top spot, and how to implement a proven SEO strategy for cannabis and fast. A little bit about myself. My name is Eduardo Silva. I will be your host for today's webinar. I have around 18 years of marketing and sales experience, and I'm really excited to bring that to this industry and to our customers. A little bit about Foot Traffic. So Foot Traffic is a digital marketing and digital advertising firm, and we have been focusing solely in the cannabis space for now 5 years. We're really excited to be partnering with such great customers. And the customers ultimately, at the end of the day, are the ones who built Foot Traffic by giving us such great feedback and helping us understand exactly what the market was needing. Before getting underway, we always like to take a brief pause and get ready for this webinar. We are, like every webinar, going to be covering a lot of content. So first and foremost, if you have those cell phones with you, we absolutely love cell phones because they are the foundation for digital advertisement. But we ask you to put those cell phones face down on your desk for just this webinar. We're going to be covering a lot of content once again. If you are joining us through the Zoom interface, we appreciate that because we do have a Q&A button. So if you go to the dialog box that you see on your screen for Zoom, there's a Q&A button there. We do have panelists live here that will be answering questions throughout the webinar. So do not be shy, ask any questions in that Q&A panel and you will get an immediate answer. So thank you very much for that. And then finally, be sure to stick around. We always like to offer an enticing offer at the end of the webinar for those who are attending live. So thank you once again for taking the time out of your day, and let's make this a really productive 30 minutes of your day. Let's jump right in. So let's do a quick overview of the basics here. SEO stands for search engine optimization, which is the practice of increasing the quantity and quality of traffic to your website through organic search engine results. Organic search traffic is unpaid traffic that comes from Google. So when customers want to find a dispensary near them, they turn to search, and Google in particular. And if you want to show up for those search results, then it's crucial that you have a robust SEO strategy and a team to implement that strategy for you. Otherwise, searchers will go right to your competition. Why? Because they will be easier to find. SEO is all about findability. It shows that your website is relevant for particular keywords. For us, that may be Boston Dispensary, Detroit Provisioning Center, or Sacramento Marijuana Delivery. Optimizing your site around these keywords makes it more likely that people who are looking for your services and products can find you and start shopping with you. When you want a good search engine optimization strategy, two things will happen. One, you will show up higher in search results, and two, you will get more organic traffic. When you rank better in Google, it helps create brand trust and authority, much like a FICO score for your credit rating. People automatically equate high rankings with quality, and your ranking will rub off on your brand. Plus, because searchers rarely look past the first page of results, your higher ranking will lead to more organic traffic. In fact, the top 3 results of a search tend to get 75% of all organic traffic. The lower you are on the search results, the less traffic you will get. Now, organic traffic is one of the most dependable sources of web traffic and revenue for many businesses. And it's not just any web traffic. Thanks to the optimization portion of SEO, it is relevant, high quality traffic. These are people who are already interested in what you're selling and want to buy from you. Not every click will lead to a sale, but many of them will. If you want to capture those potential customers, you need to create a local SEO strategy that helps you dominate that local market. Local SEO is similar to what I just talked about. However, the focus is geographically centered around the area of your dispensary and what it serves. If your dispensary is in LA, you don't need to show up when someone is looking for a dispensary near them in San Diego. It's vital that you show up to that party, right? When somebody's searching for the product and when somebody's in LA trying to find a place to shop for cannabis. So how is this different from regular SEO? Well, the ranking factors for local SEO are a bit different. While all of the regular SEO factors like keyword optimization, backlinks, page speed, and mobile responsiveness still matter, there are other signals that Google looks for when deciding how to rank sites. Now, Google doesn't disclose how its algorithm works. Instead, we have to rely on testing sites and sharing best practices to see what impacts ranking. Sites like Moz or Bright Local can also help us understand the local SEO rank factors. Though I want to mention that while those sites offer a variety of services, they don't really work with dispensaries and aren't aware of the various challenges that cannabis companies face. Since foot traffic has only worked with cannabis companies since we started offering SEO services over 5 years ago, we found ways to unsurmount this common challenge to help our clients get noticed and rank well. We want to do the same for you, so let's jump into the overview of how crucial local ranking factors so that you can see everything that goes into a winning local SEO strategy. These are the factors you will want to focus on to get into the local pack, which is the box of suggested nearby businesses on a local search. The number one local SEO ranking factor that you need to concern yourself with is Google My Business. If you haven't claimed your free profile, you need to do that the moment this webinar is over. This is the most crucial factor for getting found and driving traffic to your store or website. Now, this makes sense, right? If someone is running a search on Google, and most people are, about 93% of them to be exact, then of course, Google is going to look at the information they themselves collect on businesses and rely on that first. When creating your GMB profile, make sure to use the actual name of your dispensary and then follow it with the word dispensary. For example, Rise would be Rise Dispensary. Do not add the name of your city or try to stuff your name in the keywords. It doesn't work that way. Make sure that your name, address, and phone number are correct and that they are the same as they appear on your website. You should also create a description of your location that includes a relevant keywords, the type of products you carry, and anything that helps set your dispensary apart. Enter accurate business hours and keep them up to date. This is especially crucial right now during COVID. You want people to know when you're open and how they can get to your products. If you're only offering curbside pickup right now, mention that in the description so that potential customers know to order ahead. Don't forget about holiday hours as well as the special events. If your hours ever change, even temporarily, make sure to update it on your listing. Not only is this a best practice for Google, but it's also an important business practice in general. Google also allows you to post pictures to your GMB listing. Pictures help to tell a story about your dispensary. And of course, customers enjoy being able to check out the dispensary before they visit. So, make sure to upload some photos that help show off your location. The second most important factor for getting into the local pack is your reviews. Last week, we focused on review and reputation management in our webinar. So you can find that at foottraffic.me/webinar. And we'll post that link here in the chat window for you. Ultimately, Google wants to send people to the websites that best match their search intent. Part of this is ensuring they have a positive experience there. To do this, they rely on what others have already said. To rank well on Google, you will want to get at least one new review a day and score a 4.7 star average. Fewer stars will result in fewer sales. Customers take reviews into account when making a purchase. So this isn't just about SEO. It helps you on two fronts. Because we're talking about SEO, Google reviews are the most valuable. While other reviews are helpful when customers are shopping around, when it comes to SEO, Google is king. To get reviews, you will want to make sure your bud tenders are asking your customers for them after a positive experience. You can also create flyers with a QR code to place them in a bag or re-engage customers with SMS to ask for a Google review. In terms of reputation management, you should check out your reviews regularly and respond to both positive and negative reviews. If you don't have a reputation management system in place, it's time to implement one. This includes regularly checking your reviews and responding to both positive and negative reviews. And yes, we can help with that. So just schedule a call with us at foottraffic.me/call, and we'll put that link here on the chat window as well. Factor number 3, on-page optimization. On-page ranking factors can have a big impact on your page's ability to rank. When it comes to local SEO, many marketers mistakenly overlook developing a content strategy. That's a huge missed opportunity. Developing a content marketing strategy that targets your local keywords can be surprisingly beneficial. Unique, high-quality local content will attract inbound links, boosting your rankings in the process, and you will definitely differentiate your dispensary from your competition. Keywords should appear in both headings and content, and your content should be relevant to the keywords you're using. For cannabis, you can create content around your products, the plant, the local area, and more, and remain relevant to crucial search terms. This helps improve your site authority and shows Google that you know what you're talking about. For example, if you go to our website, you will see pages for each of the services that we actually carry and we offer. And you will also find many of that directly on our blog posts related to the services or the client's interests. There are a few different types of contents you can create. Of course, you have your web pages, like your location page that clearly shows where your dispensary is and should be optimized for your city or neighborhood. But you can also create pillar pages and blog posts to help increase your authority and strengthen the likelihood that your site will rank for those keywords. All of the content on your website should have title tags, alt tags, and meta descriptions as well. URLs should be structured so they follow a hierarchy, including category and title, and are easy to understand. Content should contain internal links to other relevant content and external links to useful content. Factor number 4 is links. This is also known as scoring backlinks or doing link building. Creating a link building strategy will help showcase the relevance and authority of your website. According to WhiteSpark, link signals account for about 31% of organic ranking factors and 15% of Google's local pack ranking factors. So you cannot ignore it. When people link to your site, they're essentially endorsing you. Those links help to build site authority. They tell Google that people like your content and that it's relevant. The best way to get backlinks is to create good content. Have you heard the word content through this presentation? Yes, content. That people want to share via social media or even on their own blog posts. By showcasing your knowledge of the industry and of cannabis in general, you can create content that people want to link to. You can also guest post or relevant sites to help build your links as well. Another way to get links to your sites is by ensuring you're listed in directories like Yelp, Weedmaps, and Leafly, and by speaking or presenting at cannabis events and conferences. The quality of the links also matter, of course. While you want many links, they should be from relevant sites or individuals, as their domain authority helps increase the value of your links. Plus, the text that they use to link to you, known as the anchor text, should be relevant to the content that's being linked to. Since Google's inspection, link signals have been the foundation of Google's algorithm. Creating and executing a link building strategy should play a key role in your SEO strategy. Factor number 5, for getting into a local pack is behavioral signals. Google considers how your customers and prospective customers interact with your site. These are behavioral signals that clue Google into whether your site is meeting searchers' needs. They can also be known as UX signals, user interface signals, in other words. To improve your site's behavioral signals, there are 6 metrics you should pay attention to. 1, click-through rate. This is the frequency with which people click your links in search compared to competitors, right? The more people clicking through, the more relevant your page appears to search engines. Number 2, bounce rate. This is how often people arrive at your page from search results and leave immediately. A high bounce rate indicates that your content isn't relevant, resulting in a lower ranking. Time on page. The time that a visitor spends on a page after clicking on its listing on a SERP and before coming back to a search result. If people browse your site and find value, they will stay for longer. Images, content quality, and page optimization are instrumental in helping users consume more content. Number 4, mobile click to call. Google interprets a call from a mobile search result page to be a clear signal of relevance. According to research by Google, More than 40% of mobile searchers use click to call. Number 5, directions to business clicks. Search engines figure that if people travel to your business right after finding it in a search, the business must be trustworthy. So how can you affect these signals? By creating content that your target audience wants to read. You can keep people on your page for longer. Make sure to provide content in an accessible format and make it easier and easy to skim. Also, with a logical site hierarchy, you can make it easier for people to find the pages they want. Ultimately, you want your site to be user-friendly so that people enjoy using it and come back time and time again. Factor number 6 is citations. Citations are verified listings of your dispensary on online sites, including cannabis directories, local directories, review sites, social media, and other businesses. There are hundreds of sites that your dispensary can be listed on. Thanks to syndication, you don't have to manually enter your information on every one of these sites. Plus, we can do this for you. It's important that your name, address, and phone number are consistent across the board. The more times Google crawls your information, the better it is for your SEO. However, listings with inconsistent information can negatively impact your SEO. In addition to citation consistency, you will want to make sure that your citations are relevant. For example, if your dispensary is listed on a local business directory site, travel sites, or cannabis directories, these are all relevant to your business and will give you a boost with Google. However, listings on irrelevant sites won't do anything to boost your SEO. And if they are inconsistent or considered spammy sites, they can negatively affect your site. The authority of the site can also impact you. Trusted, high quality, high authority sites will benefit your SEO far more than low quality, low authority sites. Sites like Leafly, Weedmaps, Yelp, local newspapers, reputable local directories all have high authority and will benefit your SEO efforts. Factor number 7, when it comes to ranking is in the local pack, is personalization. Personalization refers to largely factors beyond your control. For example, a user's browsing history, location, and cookies all influence how you may rank. Let's say a consumer does a search on their iPhone for cannabis directory near me, and they're a block away from your dispensary. The chances that your dispensary will rank high improve greatly compared to a consumer located 20 miles away who searches on dispensary near me. You can control other personalization factors. For example, Google values sites that are secure, mobile friendly, and load quickly. These are part of the user's experience, and Google wants its users to have a good experience. So if you're lacking in any of those areas, your SEO will be negatively affected. It seems like everyone is on social media these days, and Google has definitely noticed it. Social signals may not help much with ranking in your local pack, but they can help with organic search. So I wanted to mention them as well. Currently, social signals like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter engagement don't play a huge role in your rankings. However, that doesn't mean you should ignore it. Your performance on social media provides social proof to both Google and potential customers. Plus, if you do social media well, you're going to attract more customers. Here are the key social signals you should monitor. Engagement rate, how many views, likes, comments, retweets you're getting. Mentions, how often are people mentioning your dispensary? Number of reviews, how many reviews do you have on social media sites like Facebook? And company bio, is your dispensary bio complete on all social media sites? Knowing these factors is one thing. Implementing change to impact your rankings is another. So how can you quickly improve your SEO strategy? The first part of our process helps us establish our strategy to boost our clients' ranking. We run an SEO audit on the website and also to keyword research to determine how a site should be optimized. From there, we move on to the site itself. Depending on the results of the audit, we either optimize the existing site or create a new site for our clients that is highly optimized right from the start. Next, we start to work on off-site factors like Google My Business, link building, and citations. Throughout this process, we're constantly measuring the effectiveness of our efforts and adjusting the strategy as necessary to ensure the best possible result. This isn't a fast process, it's interactive, and the improvements happen over time. You will start seeing improved results and more sales as we continue in the cycle of optimization. Everyone wants to get to the top of Google. It's valuable real estate, but not many people want to do the hard work to get there. Those top 3 search results on Google get 75% of the clicks. By creating a robust SEO strategy, you can start moving your website up the ranks and get more customers to your site. And here at Foot Traffic, it is in our blood. It's the first service we offer, and it's the one we continue to drive the most sales for our customers. In fact, our SEO provides our customers with the greatest return on investment in comparison to all of the other digital advertisement strategies. It comprises more than 65% in average of our customers' bottom line. Of course, we all want to know when we can start seeing the returns on the investment. And let's be clear, SEO is an investment. And just like any other investment, it takes some time to mature. During the first 45 days, it's about the initial optimization and building of a site. We want to build trust and authority so that Google views your site as a reliable source of information and points searchers to it. Between 3 to 6 months, you can start seeing improvements to your ranking. We offer reporting on and are consistently measuring all of our efforts so that you can make adjustments as necessary to continue to improve and maintain those rankings. Once you've hit the 6-month mark, you can more easily start seeing the results of your SEO efforts. We will continue to focus on growth and capturing more of the actual market to increase your sales while working on capturing the relevant keywords as well. Now, SEO is not a set it and forget it practice. When you stop investing in SEO, you will still get organic traffic, but it will lessen over time. Plus, you will be more susceptible to page rank drops when there's no algorithm updates and or Google launches a new change, which they just scheduled it for early 2021. And we have already begun to boost for our clients' websites so that they don't face any surprises once Google switches things up in 2021. Don't let this algorithm change mess with your revenue. Make sure that you have a robust SEO strategy in place and monitor the ranking changes and protect your website. I do want to mention that if you want fast results, you should combine Google Ads with your SEO. That way, while you are building authority and increasing your ranking, you're also driving traffic to your website, but securing that top ad spot. So too many dispensaries don't realize that SEO is crucial for getting found and potential customers. To help you get started with this valuable service, we're offering a special deal for the rest of the month. If you schedule a call with us now, foottraffic.me/call, the link that's in the chat box, you will get $200 off your first month of SEO. Not only will we help you make your website easier to find, but our SEO strategies also make your website more user-friendly. It's truly a win-win. Now, I will turn over to our guest for one question, and then we'll be closing off our meeting for today. Any questions from our audience? What are the most important channels to focus on? Great question. Google is king. Focus solely on this search engine for the greatest market share and opportunity to win your business. I want to thank everybody once again for joining us. We really appreciate your time. Do get in touch with us. Happy to answer any other questions you may have offline that is more specific to your business. Thank you so much for sticking around. We hope you enjoyed the content we've put together for you today. Have a great day.